No, when
pre-licensing.
did you join the business?
Uh, 2 months ago.
Okay. I want you to sit with your leader. I know there are all the scripts and everything I gave you, but I want you to sit with your leader first, go through the prospect list and come up with a strategy that how to approach. Do not do it alone in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. But
That what
but
that what I'm wondering. I didn't communicate whether through the hierarchy I need to communicate with this
yeah.
things.
So, but I want to congratulate you that you already are thinking about prospecting and you have understood that prospecting is business. So I want to congratulate you on that part. Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
Very
ma'am.
good. Yes. All right. Okay. So I don't see any other hand. So we'll start with our topic. Give me 1 second. I just need to close this door. Okay. Archana, do you want to share anything?
Yes, please.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
I'm very new to this,
Uh-huh.
and I'm with Kiranji and Anju, and they
Uh-huh.
both helped me to conduct this event where we went to senior center. And so my first very experience was how to take no. It is very easy, like everyone says, like, oh, take no, like respect and all
Okay.
that.
Did you attend the two calls that I did, last two calls?
I did make, yes, I did, all of them.
Okay, so I think I've already explained you how to take no. Taking a no is just a mindset. There is no strategy. It's just a mindset. You have to understand the business and you have to be very comfortable with no's. Okay, you have to be neutral and it will come with practice. If you're new, it will, yes, you in the beginning, you have to keep yourself reminding that it's okay. No is not a no to you, or they don't like you, or they don't like the way you presented, or they are not happy. That's not what it is.
That's
Maybe.
what I was about to say. Like, it was really hurtful, but just
No, it is not
attending those,
hurtful. You are giving too much importance to that.
yeah, so attending these sessions are it's really helpful. So
Correct.
now I know like it's okay, and then just to move on. No means just move on forward to the right
Very good.
direction.
Awesome.
And
Okay,
that's
that is
what
what you
I,
wanted to share. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
right.
I
So
thought you
that's
were
what.
asking me a question. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I wasn't. But then I was just trying to give the feedback. So a lot of people said no, but then one of them did say yes, and we are looking forward to prospect that person with Kiranji probably today whenever we have a Zoom meet. So it was a success. Thank you so much for all your training.
Oh, of course. Okay, okay. Very good. See, I'm happy. And I'm sorry I interrupted you because I thought you were asking me a question.
No.
But I'm so happy that she actually, from her sharing, right, that how the mind shift happened. Initially, she was getting hurtful or she was feeling low or something like that. But how this mind shift happened that, okay, she's okay now, that, okay, no is a part of the process. That is what happens when you attend these calls. And if you are MDs here and RMDs here, if you have new team members who have joined, these are very crucial and critical calls for them to get the mindset of the business and the understanding of the business. Okay, so if you're not leveraging, understand you're choosing labor. Remember, I explained you leverage or labor. If you are not leveraging, you have already chosen labor, then we cannot do anything about it. Okay, we are giving you as much resources as we can, but you need to make sure, you need to keep remind them, you need to show the value of these calls to them. See, if you are a leader here on the call, it's 7:09, and did you check the list? How many of your team members are on the call or not? First thing, I would do that immediately because that is my business, my inventory, my base shop. How many people are there on the call? I need to check. Maybe they forgot it. Maybe I need to give them a reminder. Maybe I need to send them a text. Hey, Zoom is on. And if you feel if I keep doing that, I'm pushing them. No, actually, if my leader, when my leader do, sometimes when I don't go to the office, Aki still text me, hey, I don't see you in the meeting. I'm so happy. I feel, oh, there is somebody who cares for me, who noticed that I'm not there, who cares, who takes accountability for me. It is not pushing, that is care. They join the business because they want to do this. I have to help them to take accountability in the beginning until they become accountable for themselves. If I feel, these are all my internal objections. If I feel that I'm pushing them, now I just have to send them a text message. I see a guy who is at work, Ahmed, he's working in the gas station. He still has the camera on and he's listening while working. He could have said, I'm at work. I won't turn the camera on, but I will listen. I will say, okay, yeah, that's fine. That is commitment. That is commitment that you want to show up. You want to show up fully, right? That is commitment. And I like that. So great job, Ahmed. Yeah. Kripali, you want to share quickly? We'll take another, we'll
Reshma ji,
start our
quickly want
topic
to
at
share.
17. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a new team member in the call. She's very dedicated. She joined yesterday and she started your training today.
Okay.
And then I have one annuity appointment today. We'll be sending that application today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Venkatesh, go ahead.
Reshma, I'm from Preeti Manubati's team. So on Friday, you said you would share the some of the documents on the groups. So unfortunately, that did not reach to our group. So just wanted to see if
Okay, I will share here again if you have, if I can share the attachment here again.
yeah.
But okay, let me do this. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can open the chat here. And okay, I can share it here. Okay, I mean, you can get my number from back office as well. It has been shared in all the green team groups everywhere, but it's okay. Here is my number. If anybody has not got the document, please message me and I will share it and I will try to attach here as well, if possible. I think I can do that here. So I will attach this on the Zoom as well because today I'm going to share one more document, which is follow-up scripts as well. Okay. All right. Awesome. So let's start the call for today. So today the topic is going to be follow-up. We always say, right, the fortune is in follow-up. Okay. So let's first understand what is follow-up. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so today's topic is going to be follow-up. So we understood prospecting, how importance of prospect list, and we understood the how our business model works and pros and cons, and what are the challenges that come with it, and how do we overcome that. The next topic we did was about approach, actually, that how approach and how it can be done. And today we are going to do the follow-up. So if you go LFS steps wise, so prospecting, approach, and then comes presentation. But presentation, we are already covering in our product training group on each slide, right? So we covered a few slides of the presentation. We have to continue with that, I know, but then we started this morning series. So I took a pause on that. We will come back to that for sure, and we'll definitely complete that as well. Okay. So today we are going to talk, because this is also a series. So today we are going to talk about follow up here, right? So I really like this quote that I'm going to read here from my notes, and I want you to make a note, closely listen to this. I'll put this quote in the group, so don't worry if you cannot write it. But here, perseverance is a great element of success. If you only, I want you to pay close attention to this, and I really loved it. If you only knock long enough and loud enough at the gate, you're sure to wake up somebody. If you only knock long enough and loud enough at the gate, you are sure to wake up somebody. The problem is we stop knocking sometimes, isn't it? We stop knocking. Do not stop knocking. Do not stop looking. You have to keep looking. Okay? We understood that. So, one thing is very important. If there is one step from LFS that can give you fortune, is the follow-up, is the step 4. So you have to be very, very excited about follow-up. Do not be scared to follow up. Be scared not to follow up. Because you will sow the seed and somebody else will eat the harvest. You don't want that, right? None of us want that. Make sense? Okay. So do not actually be scared not to follow up. Very important. Okay. So that is very, very important. Now, why don't people follow up enough? Why don't people follow up enough generally? Tell me. What are some of the reasons? Enough. I'm not saying not follow. Follow up enough. Anybody wants to share? Raise your hand.
Fear of embarrassment.
Fear of embarrassment. Very good. Go ahead, Rohini.
Scared to do.
Scared to do. Okay. Patricia,
Permission.
Afraid of rejection.
I want you all to raise your hands, okay? And then we'll go in that order. Patricia, you said afraid of rejection?
Afraid of the nose.
Afraid of the nose. Okay. Lalita,
They're scared of friendship. The bonding will be gone.
losing
Losing
relationship.
that
Okay.
relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Losing relationship. Very good. Susie,
You think that you're bothering them too much.
bothering them too much. Very good. Harpreet, go ahead.
Yes, being pushy, and that will be a put off.
I don't want to look pushy. Okay. Very good. Altaf and Shireen.
Sometimes we think that this guy will not be interested, so stop following this guy.
Okay. So we just came to a conclusion that the person is not
Right.
interested. Okay.
Actually.
Anand,
Sure. So sometimes we lose track of, where to follow. If we have like five or six, we try to talk to them like three or four people and we forget one. So that's how we lose track of people as we
very
go.
good. Very good. We forget also because we don't see you guys are making a prospect list, right? How many of you have a follow-up list? I have a separate follow-up list because that is a fortune list too. I don't want to forget them. And you know, how do I make a follow-up list? I put it on the Excel, and then the day I called, I put that date on there. And then the first follow-up date, second follow-up date, and the comments. What did the person say? Did the person pick up the phone, or did not answer the phone? What was it? So when I go back to my notes, I have all that things with me to move forward. Isn't it? So very important. Swati?
The fear of letting out unwanted information on what they ask.
Okay. Fear of letting out unwanted information means I did not get it.
Maybe that they would ask us too many questions which we may not be having answers to, and we may utter something else in the
So
process
that is
of.
the reason we don't follow up?
Sometimes, yes, sometimes
Okay.
some people can ask too many
Okay,
questions.
I'll tell you something, Nagasweta. Is it Swati or
Yeah,
Nagasweta? Who said
Swati.
that? Okay, Swati. So one thing very important I want everybody to understand here. Okay, if the person is asking questions, they are seeking clarity.
Yes.
If I don't give them clarity, they will not be able to take a decision. Who in the world has time to ask questions? They are asking more questions because deep down they are trying to get more clarity. I love people when they ask so many questions before they taking a decision because they are the people who want to get clarity before they commit and they need some clarity before they take any decision, which is okay. But if I quit on them, then I will not be able to give them clarity, right? So if you don't have answers, which we may not have all the answers, in this case, instead of avoiding the follow, can we go back to our field builder
Yeah.
and have them on a three-way call?
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to do. But in this process, they are just losing their interest. Many people, like at least 4 members, are so far are not even having that patience or interest to actually get
Okay,
to
so that
connect
has
with
to be
one.
a little bit quick.
Yes, get to a
It cannot
connection.
be too slow. Okay. So we'll talk about the follow-up when we talk more. I'm so glad
Yeah,
you brought that up and remind me if I forget
sure.
to address that in today's training. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nagasweta, go ahead.
As everyone said, like, losing the relation or being too pushy. That's why
Okay.
we hesitate to do the follow up for few of them.
Okay. Marudu,
Reshma, it could be the reason is like a fear of rejection or fear of annoying. So
okay.
if you make more call, they
So
feel.
same thing. Yeah. Okay. So anybody else has any other pointers from what is already shared, then you raise your hands.
If you don't mind, can I say it, Reshma? Good morning.
Who is this?
I'm Sushma, Reshma.
No, hold on. We are raising hands, right? We'll go in that
Okay,
order
okay,
only.
okay, sir.
Yeah. Venkatesh?
Reshma, I already told fear of embarrassment.
Okay, okay. Kritika, go ahead. Kritika, you want to share?
Yes. Yeah, again, it's the same, but because of fear of doubt and lack of confidence, you hesitate, and then that hesitation causes delay in making follow-up calls.
Okay, so basically, Kritika, one thing is you don't know how to do the follow-up. Is that true? Is that what?
No, no, no. It's just that fear is causing some delay in following up
What kind
because
of
that
fear?
fear of, again, whether they will, uh, the call is already made, you already shared, and then the next follow-up call is to share again the same details, and whether they'll say no, the doubt
Okay.
that you have in your mind,
Okay.
whether they are
Very
going
good.
to.
So I was in that mindset 11 years ago that I've already gave them enough information, whatever they ask for. I've explained everything. Now, if they are interested, they'll come back. But if they are not interested, then what can I do, right? Then that is a hard way I learned that I have to ask for closing. What is the meaning of ask for closing? Ask for final decision. Do you have any questions? What is it that is holding you back? How can I give you more clarity so that you can take an informed decision for yourself? I don't want you to lose out on this amazing opportunity, just because of some lack of clarity or hesitation. So I learned I have to ask for closing. Without asking for closing, I cannot get closing. Okay. So sometimes, people may not ask those questions right away. That is why follow up is needed. Okay. So I think Satyendra will take last because it's already 7:21 and we are going to go ahead and get started on the training. Go ahead, Satyendra.
Reshma, many times they keep making excuses. Every time they'll make some excuse. Well, this Sunday I'm not available. There's something I have. I'll let you know next time when Preeti comes back. So those are the kind of things. Every time they have some excuse, and I have to understand how to handle that. Even if I tell them, okay, when she comes, I'll just let you know, and then again, and there's something else. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll tell you one thing, very important, right? So Satyendra, this is what I practiced myself, okay? I used to think that they are making, now what I learned is I don't want to think whether they are making excuses or they are telling reality. I don't want to think like that, okay? Whatever they are saying, I'll take their word for it. I want to take it positively. You know why I'm saying it? This is very profound if you think about it. If in my mind I'm saying that they are making excuses, then I'm thinking, like that. And you know what? They are just, making the excuses. I mean, they don't want to do this. Even after they come, they'll make excuses. Sometimes it goes in their mind. Not it, Satyendra, it's going on in your mind. I'm just using this as an example to share this point, what I went through. So what I did is, let's say Imran tells me something or the other, right? I just say, let's say I call Imran next time. Hey, you know what? I don't know. I'm really busy right now. I'm traveling. I have to meet after 2 weeks. Okay, fair enough, Imran. I understand. Let's put a date after 2 weeks. I take it literally. I feel, okay, Imran is really busy. Let me connect with him after 2 weeks. That's fine. Okay. After 2 weeks, I call Imran. Imran may answer the phone. Imran may not answer the phone, right? But what I have done is when I tell Imran after 2 weeks, Imran is expecting. He knows that Reshma is going to follow up after 2 weeks. Why? Because there was some kind of an agreement. And he also agreed that, okay, let's reach out after 2 weeks. But after 2 weeks, because Imran is still not sure yet, it's not that he does not want to. Nobody, see, I hate rejection, right? I hate when somebody says no. It's not a very comfortable feeling, right? But Imran also doesn't like to say no.
Right, and I think the back of mind keeps reminding me that it's not their time. Have some patience, and
Correct.
I go
No,
with that.
that is also the thing. But one thing here is like, Imran, I want you to understand this. Sometimes why people avoid or ignore us in the beginning, not because they are like, okay, what is she doing? They're upset with the opportunity or something. Sometimes we feel embarrassed to follow up again and again, right? The other person also feels embarrassed to say no. They don't like to say no. They don't like to hurt the other feelings of the person, especially in the warm market. So they feel, let me avoid Reshma for a while and she will understand that I don't want to do this.
So,
okay, thank you.
Reshma, so on Friday you told me to ask this question on Monday.
Uh-huh.
So so do we need to give somebody like say at least the process of like, okay, if you join, I mean you have to take the license, or you have to join the calls, because I don't want somebody to say, hey, you didn't tell me all this like
No,
this.
okay. So in the BOP, okay, here is how I put it in the BOP. We are jumping a little bit. I'll tell you because it's a great question. Yes, I do tell them that there is one certification required.
Okay.
Because we are in a compliant industry, we are in a regulate that actually adds more credibility to our opportunity. Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's what I.
That adds more credibility to our opportunity as well. We are in a financial industry. actually. So yes, there is one certification that is required. So, when I say this, people who are thinking this is one of those things or pyramid or something like that, where does a pyramid require a license and background check and everything? So this is actually helping to add more credibility here, if you think about it, right? So I tell them that there is one certification required, but with that said, it's very simple. 20 hours of learning. You can do it from home and you can give the state exam. The good part here is you only have to give the exam once. I did my exam this many years ago. Every 2 years, you just renew it. That's it. And this one license can open the entire territory for you to run your business and expand your business in any state, if you want to. So that is a good thing. And this certification will definitely be a feather in your cap. It will open to so many possibilities and opportunities. That is how I will put it. Trainings, you have to attend trainings. I never use the word have to. I don't want to give them any instruction. It's for their growth. So the way I put it is in one of the BOP, there is a slide, right, where we have Aki, Hubert, and that picture, and it says training, mentoring, coaching. In that slide, I explain them actually. That see, anybody who is coming from new, these are all the resources available. So we have our national webinars Tuesday and Saturday. And the good part is because we have teams across every state, so we are broadcasting that on Zoom as well for people. So even if they are not local here, although our headquarters here is in Atlanta, local office probably is in Atlanta maybe, but it's broadcasted. And you know what? The advantage here is every Tuesday, every Saturday, there is a leader standing. Okay. And they are sharing on different topics. I mean, it's like a whole personal development university for you. And you're going to learn so many skills here. So you can attend as many as you can, but if you want to grow faster, the more you attend, the sooner you will grow.
One thing is, especially for people in California, they get scared the 4 a.m. call when we say like,
That's
okay.
okay. I understand you are in California. If you cannot attend the 4 a.m. one, attend the other one.
Okay.
In the beginning, I have to give them that comfort, right? Suddenly, I tell them that, okay, from tomorrow, you have to wake up at 4 a.m. as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
That will not happen. I have to give them some space as well, right? So they say the 4 a.m. is too early. Okay, no problem. Can you attend the evening call? See, what will happen is, what's your name? Who is asking the question?
Venkatesh. Yeah.
Venkatesh, what's going to happen is, see, I have to bring them to the environment first before they show their commitment.
Yeah.
Okay, if they have not seen the value in the environment, and if I ask for commitment, will that work?
No.
What people value for, they will commit for. What people value for, they will find time for. In this call, we have people from Mountain Zone and California Zone who are waking up.
Yep.
Right now, because they've seen the value. So what people value for, they will find time for. What people value for, they will commit for as well. Why? Because now they are thinking this is for them, not because Reshma is telling them to attend the meeting. It is for them.
Yep. Sure.
Until then, we have to give them some breather and space. We don't want to overwhelm them and lose them completely.
You have to inform them in a lighter
You
note.
have to tell them that, hey, these are all the calls, and I know, please don't get overwhelmed. This is just for the growth. But tell me, so when I'm doing the fast start, at that is the time I'm going to ask them, hey, what is your time commitment? How many hours are you trying to put? See, if I tell a new team member, these are all the calls that you have to attend. Now, if they are coming 10 hours a week, they are planning to do this part-time, and all 10 hours are going in the calls. When are they going to go on the field and make money?
Yeah.
And how long they will stay excited for learning only. We are in a business of repetition. It's not always going to be new things.
Good.
Yeah, but when they make money, repetition also becomes interesting.
Yep.
But if they are not making money, repetition will be problem. They will say, oh, it's the same thing again and again.
Gotcha.
We are in the business of doing the same things every day with new people. That is our business, right? So that is how you have to tell them. Make sense?
Sure, Reshma, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, that is how you explain them. That's it. Very simple. Okay. So everybody, can you please lower your hand? We are not going to take any comments or questions anymore for now. We'll come back if we have time. So let's do the follow-up. So what I say is, okay, one thing very important, I want to give you a caution. What did I tell you? Do not give up on people, isn't it? Do not give up on people, put them on the follow-up list. Some may join today, some may join after a week, some may join after 3 weeks, some may join after 3 years. And that's okay. But I want to read something here, which I have it in my notes. Warning. This is a warning, a word of caution. Okay. We tell we are in the farming business, isn't it? Farmer sows the seeds, right? Let's take an exact analogy of a farmer when we are talking about follow. A farmer also knows that to give all the attention to one seed, a farmer also knows to give all the attention to one seed at the expense of the entire crop is not wise farming. Did you hear that? I'm going to repeat that again. A farmer, we are in a business of farming, but a farmer also knows that to give all the attention to one seed at the expense of the entire crop is not wise farming.
Yeah.
If we are not wise, I want everybody to mute, please. Okay. If we are not wise in how we use our time, some people may unintentionally or intentionally maybe try to take all your energy, time, and maybe they are still not able to make a decision, or even after joining, they do not want to run the system or don't want to show any commitment for their growth as well. How do we qualify? We don't judge anybody. We give them benefit of doubt, but then I am going to do this business with or without them, right? Isn't it? I want you to write one more sentence on the top of the prospect list. I told you a few sentences that I want you to write down on the top of prospect list. I want you to write this on the follow-up list. I am doing this business with or without them. What does that mean? I am doing this business with or without them. So if Nirmalya tells me no, I'm going to respect that, maybe put him on a follow-up list and move on. Again, I'm going to find new Nirmalyas. I'm going to find new Nirmalya every single day. I will come back to him if whenever the time is for follow-up, but I'm not just going to keep following up with him all the time. If I do that, what happens? If I only have a small list and I just keep following up with them, what happens? Then the problem comes is I'm losing the relationship. I'm looking pushy. I'm looking desperate. If that seed needs time to harvest, they need time to harvest. That's it. But can I wait for my crop? Can I wait only for that seed? No, right? So that don't rely on one. You have to keep sowing. Very important. Now, how do you handle these after the presentation? People say, I need more time. I will get back to you. I will think about it. I need to discuss with my spouse. When it comes to the product side, they say, I do have a financial advisor and I want to first consult with him or her. I want to talk to a few of my friends who have been helping me in such matters and opinions, all their opinion matters to me. You have heard this? I'm going to discuss it with my friends because we have that investment group where we all take decisions about investment together and we discuss with each other. Nothing wrong with it. That's okay. We all need that social validation and proof. I'm not going to say, hey, say, that's fine. Very good. Okay. Have you come across these? So how do you handle all these things, right? So I need more time. Okay, very good. I understand. I would acknowledge first, always, always. See follow up in two ways. Follow up after the initial approach for the meeting so that they come to the meeting. They have not come to the meeting yet. And then the follow up is after the meeting, how we can bring them to the next meeting so that we can give them more clarity. Okay. Every meeting, my purpose is to close it with the next meeting. So in every meeting, I have put at least a date on the calendar for the next meeting or a tentative date on the calendar for next meeting. It's a closing for me. So every meeting has to be closed with the next meeting date. Very important, right? Because otherwise, so I'm going to keep following up with them. I'm going to space that out, which we will talk about it. But until, I get a completely yes or a no, and I have to respect that decision. But then if I have taken an exit strategy with dignity and grace, I will be able to go back to them after 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years as well. And that time I would say, hey, you know what? We discussed this. Jasveer, we discussed this a year ago, and I know timing was not right at that time. I really appreciate you gave me that time. I just want to, tell you some exciting things. Our company has really grown, and we have added so many other things after our last discussion. I wanted to know whether we would be able to sit again one more time, and I can share some updates with you. Is that a good strategy to follow up? Yeah? Simple, right? Why do I have to think, how do I go back to them? If you have taken that exit in a very graceful way, you can always go back to them. And actually, I ask them, I always ask them, actually, if they are not ready, I tell them, hey, is it okay? I understand the timing is not right. You're not sure about this at this point, and I understand because this is a very important decision for your family. I have to sell the business. I cannot sell the business cheap. I have to tell them this is a very important decision that you're going to take for you and your family. So I understand that you have to think it through, right? Okay, maybe the timing is not right, but is it okay, Jasbir, if I keep you updated and if I text you every now and then, and if I keep you updated about the industry and everything, is that going to be okay with you? If I just keep you informed? And Jasbir probably is going to say yes for that. She's not going to say no for that, right? That way, I have kept the communication channel open. I have to keep the communication channel open with them, right? So that they don't ignore my message. Now, I went through, Wednesday, I'm hosting that Life Insurance 101 event, right? Show me some energy in the reaction emojis. How many of you are aggressively inviting people for that event? Every day, some invitations have to go out because you have to understand the law of averages and law of numbers, right? Every day you have to share. And if you're not doing that, then you're losing out. Leverage over labor. You have a leader who is going to present this. You have a leader who have already shared the flyer as well if you want to use the same flyer or make your own. All you need to do is you need to invite them and show them the value. This is an amazing opportunity, right? And end of the year, people, look at their finances and all those things as well. Very important, right? So this is very, very important. Okay, so I need more time. Okay, I totally understand you need more time because this is definitely one of the important decisions that you're going to make. But may I still please ask that which part you feel or which aspect you feel you need more clarity and you want to think about? Is there any specific thing that you want to think about more? I need more time for what? Basically, behind the scene, I'm asking, hey, you know what? I need more time for what actually? What is going on in their mind? So, are there any certain aspects that you need more clarity on? I will still probe as much as I can in a nice way so that I can get all whatever objections or concerns they are having, I can get it. I can gather it and then I can help them. Okay. I will get back to you. Very good. Again, same thing. I totally understand. I mean, definitely we are going to schedule one more meeting. But you know what, which part or which aspect do you think you need more clarity on, which is going to take you make an informed decision for yourself? Okay. I will think about it same. I need to discuss with my spouse. This is very important. When they say I need to discuss with my spouse, that means the spouse was not present at the meeting, right? So let's say Anish is coming here for the meeting and Anish, I have to go and check with Betsy. Okay. So what is going to happen? What will I tell Anish? Definitely, I'm so glad you are saying that. It's a very important decision. We in my family also, me and my husband take joint decisions and we discuss everything with each other. So I definitely respect that. But Anish, let me ask you this. Why don't we do this? Instead of you going home and explaining to Betsy, and you may not have answers to all the questions, and you may not be able to explain with the same certainty and conviction that I did, why don't we do this? I don't mind repeating the information. Can we schedule another meeting with you and Betsy quickly? And I can give a recap and a refresher, and I can directly answer the questions both of you have. And then you can always think it through and come back. By saying what I'm saying is the next meeting that we are going to have, see the how are you going to release pressure? How are you going to make them not feel pressured? By communicating that the next meeting is not, it's not necessarily a decision meeting. You may still not be ready to take a decision in the next meeting, and I understand that. It's okay. The next meeting is when you sleep over it, you may have more questions. My job is to give you clarity. It may take one meeting, it may take two or three meetings before you take a decision. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Stay with me through the process. I expect that you stay. And I set this expectation in the beginning itself. I'm a professional. I value my time as well, right? If somebody I spent 1 hour and they left and they are not even, they just coming back and telling me yes or no. I already set that expectation in the beginning itself. Hey, can I please expect this, that you stay with me through the process, whatever your decision is? So Anish and Betsy doing this for this many years, I understand that not everything is for everybody. Okay, and that's okay. But can you stay with me through the process so that I can help you get enough clarity? Because if you feel this is not for you, it's not going to benefit you and me both, anyways. But can you stay with me through the process so that I can help you get enough clarity so that you can take an informed decision for yourself? And in the end, I am going to respect your decision. Now, have I sold my business cheap by having this conversation? Have I sold myself cheap by doing this conversation? When Anish and Betsy joins me, there is one person who asked me this. I'm going to share a real example. They say, why should I join you? It's a gamble for me, right? They asked me this. Okay, I said, very good. I like that, the way you think about it. Let me tell you how the process works. Let's say Betsy told me this. I'm just using this as an example. Anish and Betsy told me. I tell them, Anish and Betsy, very good question. Okay, let me tell you how the process works. We don't get paid for recruiting people. So if Anish and Betsy, when you join today, I'm not going to get paid anything. When will I get paid? I will get paid when you get your first check. Now, you and me both don't know when are you going to get your first check. That first check could happen in a month. That first check could happen in 6 months too, right? But you know what? The day you join, you become my responsibility. I'm obliged, I'm obligated towards you and your success because you trusted me. I am going to pour my years of experience and support and leadership and mentorship to you. Whether I'm going to make money from you or not, that's secondary. But now you became my responsibility. That is why I'm taking time to understand that are you looking for a change right now? Because I'm going to pour I'm going to pour myself, I'm going to invest myself in you. Now tell me, Betsy and Anish, whose gamble is this more? Even after 6 months, God forbid you don't even do the business, you're going to be a changed person after 6 months because you're going to learn so much and you're going to apply in your real life for sure. There is no losing here. Money is going to come or not, it depends on the activity, but you are not going to lose anything. That's a guarantee. So whose gamble is this? I asked that person that question. I cannot sell myself cheap. When I sell myself cheap, then this looks like a scam. Remember, I told you, we are the ones who give people an opportunity to think that this is a scam. I told you I'm 100% responsible for all the scenario of disasters that I create. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that is how I put. Second one, I do have a financial advisor and I want to consult with him. Sometimes this comes, right? How do I address this? I tell them, hey, congratulations first. I'm very happy because I believe finances and retirement planning is not a do-it-yourself thing. People think it is, but it is not. Our future is at stake. So I'm very happy that you're taking an expert's advice. You're using an expert. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But I want to tell you something here, okay? So there is a big need for financial advisors in our portfolio, but there is a big need for this as well, okay? So we don't do what financial advisors do, and financial advisors don't do what we do. We have different strategies to offer you, and you need a combination of both. Now, has your financial advisor told you that there is a strategy that exists that you can protect your money from the market downturns? Has your financial advisor suggested you to how to fund your 7702 plan? The person is going to ask, what is 7702 plan? Okay. Then said, okay, let me share with you. You need both. You need a combination. Okay. So that is why give me 30 minutes and let me explain you what these strategies are. There are so many people taking advantage of this in a combination of both. I am also taking a combination of both, right? I want to talk to few of my friends who have always been helping me in such matters and their opinions matter to me. So they want to go and discuss with their friends. Absolutely. I understand you all have been doing investments for a while, but maybe even they are not aware of these strategies. Why don't you bring them and let me explain to all of you together then? And I have done a couple of times. They brought all the friends, 7, 8 people came in the Zoom meeting and I explained them the concepts. Right? Very important. See, sometimes, the friends, I ask them, any of your friends come from a financial industry? I just in a subtle way ask them, hey, that's great. You have friends who you can discuss your finances with. Do they come from this industry? Some may say yes, some may say no. It could be anything. And then I could take it forward from there. Okay, so it's asking questions is the key thing here. Do not jump immediately to explaining and convincing and defending your thing. Asking questions is the key thing here, which is very, very important. So simple process with right attitude, follow-up questions right after the presentation. So the question, and I'm going to share this, don't worry, in the document, but I'm just telling you here. So some of the questions that I'm going to ask, these are the questions after the presentation. So what are some of the ways to ask the questions based on what you have seen so far? Where do you see yourself fitting in? That is one way. Or what caught your attention the most from what we shared today? What did you like the most? Second question I already told you. Is there anything that could hold you back? This is very important. I would suggest you to ask this question after every FNA meeting, every BOP meeting as well, to get things out of them, right? What is going on in their mind? What would it take for you and me to move forward to the next steps today? What would it take? Now, people are scared to ask these questions sometimes. They feel, oh, I'm like, this is a very straightforward question. That means I'm pushing them to take a decision. I'm not pushing them to take a decision. It's only when I ask them this decision, now when I ask them this decision, what happens? I'm asking for a commitment, right? In other words, when I ask for a commitment, that is when people come out of it. Who is ready to take that next step forward, or who is just not even clear whether they are really looking for a change or not. They don't even know things about themselves, actually. It's not about our opportunity. They don't even know things about themselves. So that is going to make them think then. Good, right? That is also clear. At least I made them think, actually, right? What would it take for you and me to do business together? Very important. Okay. So choosing courage over comfort is not an easy thing for everybody. You agree? Choosing courage over comfort is not an easy thing for everybody. See, there are people out there, and there are many people out there, and there is almost everybody there who understand in having a secondary or a multiple streams of income. You agree with this? Nowadays, everybody agrees that they need to have multiple streams of income. There is nobody who is going to disagree to that. They are looking for an opportunity that they can align with. In other words, most of the time, they are looking for an opportunity they can be comfortable with. But the problem is growth is never in comfort zone. So they need someone like you to invite them, care for them, show them what it is for them, guide them. They need a mentor. They know, even in their heart, they also know that growth is not in the comfort zone. Everybody is looking for a right mentor. And if you give them this assurance that I sell leadership and mentorship and support more than anything else in the BOP. Leadership, support, and mentorship. And I always tell them, I'm a product of the leadership and mentorship and support. I have never seen this support like this anywhere else. I'm a product of that. Today, I'm here only because of that support and mentorship. Okay? So very, very important. Now, have you ever had a no-show? You scheduled a meeting and the person did not show up? Yeah, we all had went through, right? What would you do after a no-show? How would you follow up? Would you follow up? Would you not follow up after a no-show?
I would follow
You would follow up? Okay.
just to
Please.
get a closure
Absolutely, it's
somewhere. What are their stoppers, like you asked in the questions.
Yeah, definitely we have to follow up. Okay. We
I
again,
had a situation, same thing yesterday. So we had a meeting and he didn't showed up. Yeah.
correct, correct. And that's okay. So I want to tell you, number one thing, I want to tell you one thing. Choosing positive, thinking negative or thinking positive, is that a choice?
The choice.
And whose choice is that?
My choice.
It is my choice. I don't want to read between the lines and trouble myself. Why should I read between the lines? Can I take everything literally for now? Can I do that? Can I make it
Yeah.
simple for myself?
Yes. Yes.
Can I make it simple for myself and for my mindset so that it's easier for me to do the follow-ups and it's easier for me to move on in the business?
Yes.
Can I do that for myself? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I want you to write down thinking positive or thinking negative. Doesn't matter when it comes to prospects follow-up, when it comes to working with clients, when it working with team members in life, generally. Thinking positive or thinking negative is a choice, and I am the one who make this choice. So if you are asked to choose today, what would you choose? Everybody is going to say, I'm going to think positive. But do you actually think positive? Okay. So if it's a no-show, can I give benefit of doubt? And with that energy and intention, I'm going to send a message to them. Hey, sorry, we missed each other at our scheduled meeting. Hope all is well. I would still appreciate a chance to meet, and I'm certain that the information that I will share bring value to your time and it will be worth it. Let me know if tomorrow same time works for you or whatever day you want to choose. Other way, hope all is well. I'm sorry today's meeting time did not work out. I would still like to catch up with you next week. I'm absolutely confident that based on our initial conversation, I think you're going to like what I have to share with you. Right? But if immediately I think, oh, it's a no-show, I think they're not interested. Not everybody is going to be interested in the initial thing. You have to follow up. Very important. But when will you be comfortable with follow-up if you think positive and you don't read between the lines? Why do you have time to judge people and read all these things? We all have our life, right? We have to move on, isn't it? See, when I give a BOP or something like that, right? And if somebody says no, okay, let's say if somebody says no, no means they're not interested, okay? They don't want to do this, right? So I give a BOP to Rahul and Rahul says, no, I'm not interested. Okay. Then Rahul goes home or Rahul shuts the Zoom off. And then what does Rahul do? Rahul keeps thinking about me. Does Rahul keep thinking about me? What does Rahul do? Rahul moves on with his life, right? He has his daughters, he has his work, he has his wife, and all those things, and he immediately, as soon as he turns the leave meeting, and he is back to into his life. So he moved on. I'm not moving on. I'm thinking about Rahul. Why do I have to think about Rahul? I just put him on a follow-up list. I go and find new Rahul. Simple. Can I make it easy for myself? Can I make it easy for myself? I have to make it easy for myself. Very important. Okay. Now, follow up after initial meetings, staying connected. Do not close the communication channel. Do not underestimate the power of staying in touch. I'm telling you, do not underestimate the power of staying in touch. There will be people who might come later. Do not underestimate. Do not do anything that is going to close the communication channel between you. Okay. Staying connected is very important. So the first follow-up has to be within 48 to 72 hours. It is very important. Otherwise, life gets in the way. Same thing. It's with the initial prospect. It is with the after the BOP. It is after a team member joins for the fast start also. The first has to be. Now, if you are not able to do the fast start immediately and FNA immediately with the new team member because they are at work and everything, then you can do it in the coming weekend. But staying in touch is very important. See, if a new baby, right, when there's a birth of a new baby and you are too busy and you did not feed the baby for a week, can that happen? Is it possible? You have to give immediate attention to the new baby, isn't it? Your new team member is your new baby. You just gave birth. You just gave birth. You have to stay in touch with them. Some babies walk fast, some babies take time. Is it okay? That's okay. That's okay. We are not going to quit on them. And if that baby is not ready to run, can I force the baby to run? I can understand what is stopping them, what is going on. Maybe they really have things that they are taking care of at their end with family and everything. We don't know, right? So that is very, very important. So strike while the iron is hot. Research has shown that after 48 to 72 hours, interest is often replaced or weakened after the initial contact. Life gets in the way. So you have to stay in the touch, okay? Failing to follow up is foolish, we all know, and it's disrespectful, and it questions your integrity and your sincerity about what you do. Because you are not serious about your business. You don't care. I don't care whether Jigna joins me or not. Okay, I did the BOP. She said yes, no, and then she will come back. That's it. How serious I am about my business then? It's not even showing the professionals do the follow up. You are a licensed professional. If you are a professional, you do the follow up. How many, if miss one eye exam appointment, are they going to call you back? They will tell you Reshma is not interested in eye exam. Why to call? She'll come. It's for her eyes, right? You've worked with CPAs, you've worked with realtors, you've worked with lawyers' offices, you've worked with doctors' office. Do they follow up with you? If you miss the appointment, do they follow up with you? They always follow up with you. Why? Because it is their business. They are professionals. They follow up. Sometimes I have to put them in the junk folder, but they follow up. That's great. So if when you follow up, that shows your seriousness about business. If you don't follow up, that does not even show your seriousness as well. Then why would people want to join you? Because you don't even take this seriously. Isn't it? So it is, if you don't follow up, you are giving a message to them, actually. Very important. I'm going to share some follow-up scripts with you, but one thing I want to tell you in the closing, in this business, you know, there are three things that are very, very important. Okay. Not just one thing. There are three things that are actually very, very important. And what are those three things? Write this down. Mindset, skills, and strategy. Okay. Mindset, skills, and strategy. Now, let's say a person has a very good positive mindset. They always think about people, they always do all those things, right? But they are not developing skills. They don't develop skills at all. I'm not able to open this follow-up scripts document, actually. Let me see. I don't know why. Okay. So mindset, skills, and strategy, what does that mean? Let's say I have the right mindset. I always think positive. I care about the people, I don't judge people. I'm a very good person, compassionate person. Mindset is right, okay? I'm not ready to learn the skills. And I'm not strategizing my work. Am I going to succeed? No. Okay. I'm a very strategic person. I believe in strategy. I learn all the skills, but I don't have that mindset. I don't have the hunger. I have seen so many talented people. How many of you have you seen the movie Founder? Have you seen the movie? If you have not seen it, make this as a holiday season movie. For sure. Write this down. In that, it is a story of how McDonald's was built. It's not a documentary, it's a movie, and it's an amazing movie. I have seen two or three times. I can never get enough of that movie. You know what he says, Ray Kroc, in there, the person who played Ray Kroc? He says that there are so many, and that sentence really hit to me. There are so many talented, unsuccessful people in the world. There are so many talented, unsuccessful people in the world. What does that mean? Talent has nothing to do with success. Just talent will not help you become successful. People feel, oh, I don't have this talent and all those things. No, even if you have talent and if you don't have mindset, you're not going to become successful. I know people who know in and out of the product. They can dissect it. They know more than me.
Which movie it is?
Founder. They know more than me. Thank you, Kinnari, for sharing this with me again. I'm able to open this now. Okay, so they know more than me. Okay, every product they can dissect. You ask them about cost of insurance, they'll show you all the calculation and they'll tell you. They'll ask, if you ask them about guaranteed income, they are going to break down with formulas. They have Excel sheets ready, they have everything ready. This is in back old days, 11 years ago when I was in WFG as well. Whenever I had a product question, I used to call him. He never did business. Why? Mindset. Cannot handle pressure. I don't want to go out and talk to people. Oh, it's too hard for me to deal with people. And I have people on the other hand who are so happy prospecting. They say this is the easiest thing. I want to do this and I will leverage my field builder to close the sale. Okay, I have two new people in my team now. Okay, I'll give you an example. I have Imran who is very strategic. I mean, he's like very analytical. He likes to deep dive into the product and he spends time running the illustrations and going through the product provider portals. Nothing wrong with that, but he does that. He enjoys that. Okay. He's just not ready to go on the field and prospect. And I have Deepa on the other end. She says, "Oh my God, I love to connect with people. I want to talk to people. I understood this. Show me how to prospect." And we'll learn the product later. As a field builder, with which person I'm going to spend the time more?
The field, the person who
With
went out.
Deepa.
Deepa
Because
ji.
because she's going to make money and I'm also going to make money. And we are in a money-making business. We are doing a business here. If the person only wants to learn, they can learn. They have all these Zoom webinars, product provider portals, and everything. When they spend too much time in learning and they are not ready to make a prospect list, I ask them a simple question. Hey, Deepa, I just want to understand your commitment so that I can design my support for you as well. Are you are you here for learning? And nothing wrong. There are so many people who join for learning, but are you interested in making some money as well? Because I want to tell you that the money is on the field. And the sooner you go on the field, the sooner you will start the process of making money. So how soon, how ready are you to go on the field? That's it. That is my filter now. I have to ask them this question. Make sense?
Yeah.
So very important. So mindset, strategy, and skills, these three has to work in combination. Think about this. We have a compensation plan, right, in our back office. What does it say? How to become MD, how to become RMD. MD, you need 3 license agents, 25,000 ABV in rolling 3 months. Did Hubert say, whenever you have 3 licenses and whenever you have 25,000 ABV, you are going to become MD? Don't worry. Did he say that, or he said that rolling 3 months, and that if you skip that 1 month, you have to again qualify? Isn't it? Why? That brings a sense of urgency. That brings us, oh, I'm going to miss my period. I have to finish it. I have to finish it. Otherwise, people procrastinate. It's a human nature. So mindset, skill, strategy. These three has to work in combination. You cannot have one without the other. Then only you will become successful. Okay, makes sense. Let me share that document here quickly, and I'm going to share that document with you all. So don't worry. I've already shared in the past. I'll share it again. So this is the follow-up scripts document and follow-up questions right after the presentation. I have put it in a Word document for everybody here. Okay, after a no-show, if you want a script, what to put after a no-show. Now, here are some holiday season. Again, best. What did I tell you on Friday? Winners take holiday season, leverage holiday season. Average people make that as an excuse. Oh, it's a holiday season. People will not be available. There is no need. You already make that internal assumptions, right? So you send them, if people who you are, you send them these messages, Happy Diwali, Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you are staying in touch with them, right, then it's not going to be a problem. You can, if even if they are not ready, you can go back and ask them the referral. I sent this flyer for Wednesday to so many of my existing clients, letting them know that, hey, we are having an event. Can you please help me spread the word? I want to close my year strong. I want to close my year strong. Can you help me spread the word? Can you do that? Can you go back to all your existing clients and send them this flyer? That will keep that communication channel open. Maybe they have needs. Maybe they want to now buy a policy for their child. They will come back to you. You know, the golden rule of marketing is the person should not forget you when there is a need. And if you are not visible and if you have not kept the communication channel open, they will forget you. And if they forget you, then they go to someone else when there is a need because you are not there. They don't remember you. They don't remember you. So I'm going to send this document with all of you. and you can share that, right? So visibility is profitability. Attention is profitability. Visibility is currency. Attention is currency. Do not expect instant gratification. That is where the problem comes. Be ready for delayed gratification. Sow that seeds, and then eventually everything will start sprouting. Some will sprout, some will not sprout. That's okay. But if you have sown enough seeds, you will always have some seeds to work with. But if you have not sown enough, then that is a problem. Too little inventory is always going to be a problem. Make sense? Hope this webinar helped you today with the follow-up strategies and develop a follow-up mindset, because definitely fortune is in follow-up for sure. Take 30 seconds out, post your feedback in whatever groups you are, and post what you have learned. Take like your takeaway message, your light bulb moment. Basically, what I want you to post is what is that one thing that you're going to immediately apply. So today's action item, every day you're going to have an action item. Since we already have that Wednesday event, I want you to at least send 10 new invitations today for that event. Can you do that? 10 new invitations today. You just have to send them this flyer. That's it. Then, hey, I'm doing this event. We are hosting this event. It's end of the year. So many people are looking for these. If you want, I can script a message for you also with that flyer, and I'll share it with you. You can directly post that as well. Go back to your old clients also and tell them that, hey, can you please help me spread the word? I want to finish my year strong. There is nothing wrong in that. When you do that, it does not look like you're begging. It looks like you're professional, you take your business seriously, and you are following up. That's it. Simple. Okay? Make sense?
Yes,
Are you
yes,
posting?
Reshma.
Absolutely, yes.
Are you posting
Okay.
in? Are you
Yes,
posting?
definitely.
Awesome.
Reshma, I have a question for you.
Yes.
This is Parvinder from Chicago Heyman Balla team.
Okay, go ahead.
We are still waiting for the document you said you will share in the
I have
last call.
already shared, so maybe you are not in one of, I have shared in all the groups, whichever groups I find it, I've shared it. But again, I'm giving you my number here. Please text me. You'll see my number in the chat box.
Okay, thank you, Reshma.
Did you see my number in the chat box?
Not yet.
Can everybody
Yeah,
see my
yeah, I
number
can
in
see it
the
now.
chat
I
box?
can see it now. I can see it. Thank
Okay,
you.
can you take that number and text me?
Sure, thank you, Reshma.
Okay, text me and we will do it. We'll work on it. Okay.
What about the flyer? Can you please share the flyer too?
I've shared the flyer. Okay. Whoever needs the flyer and whoever needs these documents, please text me. If you miss the number here, I want you to log into your HGI Aristotle, go to your upline hierarchy. You're going to find my number because I'm one of the uplines.
Amazing. Thank you, Reshma.
So everybody has my number in your HGI Aristotle. Okay? Reach out to me. I will send you the documents and the flyer if you have not received it. Just send me a message. All right?
Reshma, I have a question. It's just a follow-up question to the initial question that we were discussing upon, like how to address that client where when we have the kind of fear that we may not be able to answer all of their questions on the spot, and at the same time not being able to connect them or to make that connection with the field builder in the
Okay.
right.
Oh, if you're not able to answer all the questions, right? So
or
let's
or if we are not able to bring that connection to the field builder because
okay.
they show some impatience.
Okay. So here is something. One thing, that couple of things that I would do. So let's say I'm doing a BOP. Okay, I'm doing a BOP, and I'm not able to answer the question, right? Okay, at that time. Okay, I would be very open. Hey, that's a great question. I really need to get some information from my senior partner because I want to make sure that I give you accurate information because this is a very important decision for you, right? Now, at that time, now if I'm someone who knows that I may not be able to answer all the questions and I'm going into the BOP, the first thing I would do is I would text my field builder
Okay.
that I'm going into a BOP. If there are any questions come, I will call you in between. Would you be available? If the field builder says that yes, then that's great. If not, at least the field builder knows, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is the first thing that I would do. Okay. Second thing, I would say, hey, give me 1 second. Let me quickly connect with my field builder. It will only take 30 seconds. I will give you information right now. So if that conversation is there that your field builder is also going to be available and she or he says, yeah, call me, I'll be available, I'll take your call. I'm not in a meeting or something like that. Then that is the first route I'm going to take.
Okay.
Okay. And the second thing I would say, hey, can you please give me a time slot, a 5 minute phone call, a three-way call? I just want to schedule it with my senior partner. She's in a meeting, he's in a meeting right now. They may not be available, but can you give me that time frame so that I can quickly connect and give you the answer that you are looking for? Because that is going to help you in your thought process.
Perfect. Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds, yeah, that makes more
Yeah,
sensible and friendlier approach. Yeah.
that is what I'm going to do, actually.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So
Ma'am,
same.
field builder is RMD, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, your field builder could be RMD, it could be MD. If you don't know your field builder, you have to call your RMD and ask them who is my field builder.
Okay,
Okay?
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Awesome discussion. We are going to meet again tomorrow. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is we are going to maybe do how to present a term policy and do some simple term illustration and how to explain the dime analysis, and that those are the things we are going to do tomorrow. Okay? So we'll get to that point tomorrow. So tomorrow is what? Tuesday, right? Okay. Yeah, we are going to get that to tomorrow.
Reshma, is it the same link for tomorrow also to
The
join?
Zoom link is going to be same until Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Every day it's going to be the same link, same 7 a.m. Every day it's going to be the same link. Okay.
And Reshma, another question is also in the frequency of follow-up.
Oh,
Would
yes, I
you be able
forgot.
to
Okay. Let
uh,
me post that in the group as well, the frequency of the follow-up. Okay. I'll suggest you some of the things in the frequency of the follow-up. I will suggest you. So the first follow-up definitely has to be within 24 to 48 hours, right? I'll give you quickly. The first follow-up is going to be within 28 to 24 to 48 hours, because like I said, if then the decision gets weakened, right? People forget. The second follow-up maybe within a week I would do. Okay, so the following two follow-ups I would do within a week. Then I would give them maybe a month or 2 weeks time. And then probably for some time I will do once a month. And then I will leave them. And then the other ways to follow up is, let's say if like one of the ways I would do is if some person is been there on the follow-up list for a while, Top Gun, if this is for a BOP, right? Top Gun, or even to the clients as well. If this is a Top Gun coming up, right? So I send them a picture. Hey, I'm in the convention and I thought about you. If you have some time and want to consider, we are going to sit again, and if I can help you see so many people, and I'm going to edify the convention, I'm going to edify the opportunity, and I'm going to show them. Now, if it's a client and you already showed them the nationwide product, I would show them that in the product training presentations when the nationwide people come up on the stage, and I would show them the product provider booth. So that is also a way to do a subtle follow-up.
Wish them on a special day and just start the conversation.
Sorry?
Or else wish just give a wish them like a Christmas or New
Yeah,
Year.
yeah, of
Just with
course.
them and start a
Just
conversation.
wish
Yeah.
them, hey, just say have Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Hope this year has been great for you. Let's catch up next year and continue our discussion. Something like that, right? And do not expect that they will respond. If they respond, that's great. Even if they do not respond, it's okay. I want to tell you, they're seeing your messages.
Yeah.
The idea is for them not to forget you. Okay?
So Reshma, you said a group, right? So is there a WhatsApp group? Again, like
Did you send me a message?
I did the text
Okay,
message.
I'm going to share those things with you in the message.
Thank you.
Okay? Yeah.
So, Reshma, one closing thing before, I mean, you just mentioned that. I would just wanted to ask you to repeat one point. Like, how can we, when we know that certain people are losing their interest and they're just coming to an early conclusion, we want to actually probe what is their reason for coming to a quick conclusion. And we have to, at the same time, maintain an open communication channel where we can at least ask them whether it's okay to give them some monthly or weekly updates of what is going on, so that they keep themselves available whenever they want. They can approach us, or they keep ourselves in their memory or in
No,
their
so
good.
see, this is for me. I don't have to give them a deadline. But this is for me. I have to understand that I cannot put too much energy and focus. So I have to just keep doing subtle follow-up with them. Maybe they will be ready sometime later in the future. But at least that gives me that emotional stability that I can move on.
Right. But in case they respond to us in between saying that please stop this, if they do like that, then
Okay,
how?
then I respect
And
that. Thank you. No, I respect that. Thank you for taking time to connect with me until this time.
okay, but if some of them are warm prospects like our friends, and we
Let's
want
connect
them.
one-on-one then on that part. Okay? Because it's 8:50. I have to go into another meeting.
Oh,
See,
sure.
warm prospects, it should never come to this point.
Yes.
When you're working with warm prospects, it should never come to this point. Okay, I forgot to explain the strategy following up with the warm market, right? I'm glad. Who is asking this question?
This is Swati.
Swati. Can you remind this to me tomorrow morning when we start, please?
Sure.
This
Sure.
is very important. I forgot today. I want to tell you how to follow up with warm prospects so that we are, see, if you're coming up to this point in the warm prospect that they are telling you, do not message me, no, then that means wrong follow-up has done. Wrong strategy has been used.
Yes.
It should never come to this point in warm market. Okay. Can you remind me tomorrow morning?
Perfect. I will do that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. All right. Awesome, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good productive day. Action item for today is send out at least 10 new invitations for our Wednesday's event. Okay? All right. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you
Thank
tomorrow morning.
you, Reshma.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reshma.
See you tomorrow. Thank you, Reshma ji.
Reshma ji.